Happy Pal. Oh no. Yeah, Happy Pal as Jackie and Omega K as Garrus. Omega K actually. Yeah, Omega K. I don't know which Garrus Becky played, but Infinite Warden. He actually. I don't know what happened to the guy, but he actually fell over. If you can see, he's got a massive cut in his head. He fell over and concussed himself at some point. He passed out and concussed himself. So he was playing in top 8, basically concussed. So, I mean, God knows how he does, but it just shows you the dedication, I guess, if he's playing on. I mean, he plays Garrus, so like as you've seen from my streams, you don't need many brain cells to play Garrus, but if I can play him, but we'll see. That's a sick Garrus outfit. So I think Garrus is actually a really good matchup against Jackie because Jackie is a pressure monster. She's just going to rush you down. She's going to be cancelling strings in your face to try and make you press a button at the wrong time. But because Garrus has a good down 1 grab game, he's one of the few characters. I think if you've got a 6-frame jab, that's like one of your 6-frame down 1. I think that's one of the best tools that you can possibly have against Jackie because it just means that you're able to check those sort of pressure advances much more consistently than with a character with a shorter. With a longer frame down 1. So yeah, I think Garrus does well. And obviously he does a lot of damage, and 1-1 crushing blow, 1-1 sand trap, or 1-1-1 into backbreaker is always a good option. But then also Jackie has a really good standing 1 anti-air. So one of Garrus's main tools is his jump in splash. So I think this is quite an even matchup. I don't think, even though Jackie's the best character in the game, or arguably one of the best characters in the game, I think Garrus does well against her. But we'll see. Forward 2-1-2 into nothing. See what I mean? Straight away. Look, exactly what I just said. Start of the match. Garrus jumps in, goes for the body splash, gets standing wand straight away. So you just have to be so careful when you're jumping against Jackie, because a standing 1 is so good. Literally as soon as I said it. Watch out for the standing 1. Because it's a good anti-air. Garrus just jumps straight into standing 1, full combo, decides to break away if he doesn't want to take it. And this is another one of Jackie's mix-up. So she goes for a clinch there, breakaway, obviously it doesn't connect. But another thing that Jackie, the reason why she's scary is you think she's going to do a forward 3 and cancel it, right? So just keep doing forward 3s and cancelling it. But the mix-up is she's either going to do a forward 3 and cancel it, or she's going to finish off the string. So if you read that she's going to do a forward 3 and she cancels it, then you can try and interrupt with a down 1. But if you try and down 1 and she forward 3s, she finishes off the string. So forward 3, see, she finished off the string then, hit Omega K, but a little dancing there. Just grabs her, throws her into the sandpit, not breaking away, forward 2-on-2 into full combo, 330 damage. 4-2-on-2 again, got her pressing buttons when she was waking up, so that was a good meaty from Omega K. Still not opting to break away. Another 330 damage combo. Roll forward. Oh, good punish, but he didn't pull the trigger on the... I've done this so many times. So a very good read on the invincible get up. You can see that he was ready for it because he back rolled. Forward 2-2, and then 1-3 afterwards is a crushing blow. That would have finished the round, 100%. But he missed it. I don't know if I mean... As I said, he's playing with a concussion, so I don't blame him. And now Jackie's just asserting herself because... Good wake up too. Oh, jeez. So, yeah, so this is where Jackie gets scary. So Omega K could have finished that round, but then he didn't pull the trigger, so on the crushing blow. So now Jackie's asserting herself with the pressure. Nice invincible get up there from Omega K, who caught Jackie pressing a button. Nice breakaway from Jackie. Finished off the combo. But he recovered quick enough, and then a nice sand trap right in her face. I don't know what she thought. I think maybe Jackie thought he was going to grab, so she ducked, and then she just got sand trapped. So really well played by Omega K there. I think this must be winners as well. Down 4 at the start, sand trap, back 2-2 into dash punch. Omega K in the corner now, has to be careful. Back 2-2. Ooh, that was amazing. So in between the back... So there is a gap between the back 2-2. So the first back 2 whiffed, and then he just jabs her right in the mouth. That was a horrific jab, right in the mouth, into a full combo. No meat. She doesn't have any meters to break away. Forward 2-1-2. 337 damage, 27 damage. Nice grab. So Jackie has no meter here. This is where you don't want to be. She might go for a roll. Delayed wake up. And now this is why I don't rate delayed wake ups against Garrus. Because Garrus has such a strong throw game, and every one of both of his backwards and forward throws and the sand trap leave him right next to you. So you have to be so careful when you're doing delayed wake ups. If you're going to delay, I think the best option would probably be to delayed wake up jump. But maybe Happy Pal's a bit afraid because Omega K's forward 2-1'd him on his wake up a couple of times. So instead he decided to delay wake up into block, which is why he got grabbed again. So if I was Happy Pal, I would not delay wake up. Oh, and then, so here, he went to do a standing 1, but he mistimed it, so this is where the jump in. So it's, hey, morning Papa. How's it going, my dude? How's your weekend? By the way, you've bodied me. Oh, I spent the whole weekend looking for Warhammer tabletop games to buy. You proper incepted me last week, man. You played any more MK? But yeah, this is where Garrus is mistimed the anti-air, but broke away straight away. Didn't want to deal with the jump in. Ooh, bad down to anti-air there from Omega K. Jackie pressuring. Yeah, we'll see how Omega K plays it here. Ooh, I mean that's the Sodium Gym special there as well. Whiffing sand trap from full screen and getting dash punch, crushing blowed. Interesting. What was I going to say? Interesting bit of tech, I guess, with Jackie and Raiden. So, or anybody that has full screen. So, if somebody has a requirement on a special move, like the dash punch that says full screen crushing blow, you don't have to actually. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't worry. You've reminded me. I'm actually going to write that on my hand quickly before I forget. Because that was what I was going to open up Steam today, but I couldn't remember why, and that was why. So thank you for reminding me. I was going to sort it out before the stream, but I completely forgot what I was doing. But yeah, interesting bit of information. If your character has a requirement that says crushing blow is required at full screen, it doesn't actually mean that you have to do it full screen. The way that they've programmed it is that it activates the crushing blow on the last active frame. So if you do a launch combo with Jackie, hold on, let me see if I can find the thing on Twitter. Because I found it super interesting. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, guys. Lol. Yeah, so here. So you see, so Jackie does a combo. What this guy, oh bloody hell. What this guy's showing is he's delaying the string. You see, so he's got, even though the requirement for that crushing blow is to be done at full screen, it's not. It's basically on the last active frame. So if you have a corner combo, or if you have a requirement, it's the same thing for Raiden Superman die from full screen. Yeah, exactly. How hack is that? And that's a universal mechanic as well. If any character has the ability to get crushing blow, and the requirement is it has to hit full screen, it doesn't have to. You just have to make sure that it hits, that the move hits on the last active frame. You don't actually have to do the full screen requirement. So, yeah, that's an interesting bit of tech that I saw on Twitter. Anyone who doesn't have all these people on Twitter, if you want to get better at this game, and I know this sounds silly, but anybody who wants to get better at Mortal Kombat, I would highly recommend that you get Twitter. Even if you don't tweet anything, you know, and you don't follow, I mean, I don't follow anything like political or anything like that. I just follow fighting game people and my friends. But Twitter is arguably the most valuable resource for learning fighting games, because you people just retweet, especially people like, so if you follow people like James Chen and Ultra David, who are two of the most foremost commentators in the world on fighting games, if not the two most foremost, people tweet them stuff all the time, and they always retweet it if it's interesting, especially Ultra David, and because he loves Mortal Kombat, so he's always down for a weird bit of tech. Yeah, get Twitter, follow these people, and even if you don't, I don't play Jackie, but it's good to know that bit of tech, because then not only can I share it with you guys, but I can be ready for it. If they do it to me on a game, I'm not like, where? I'm like, oh, okay, I know that this is a situation, and this is why it's happening. So, yeah, get Twitter. I don't know if it's a bad bit of game design, but I feel like the way that Mortal Kombat programmers design certain things is a bit awkward. Like the hitboxes on certain moves being like much bigger than the animation of the move. I think it's just they design their games with a very specific idea in mind, and it's not necessarily the most, I want to say the most usual way of doing it. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but there's a very, very, very specific mindset with NRS programmers, so yeah, like Jackie in general. Yeah, good point, well made, Davey. Yeah, and that's another thing as well. Lady hitboxes, as Papa Masha just said, lady hitboxes in this game are awkward as F. So, I mean, in all fighting games, like Tekken, lady hitboxes change combos, or any, like, the Bears and Jack have specific combos attached to them, certain combos whiff on ladies, and Akuma, because Akuma has a lady hitbox for some reason as well. So, yeah, these are just things that in these games you just have to be aware. It's mostly in 3D games rather than 2D games, and Mortal Kombat has often been touted as a 2D, 3D game, but yeah, maybe it just works because Jackie's a female, but then it works with Raiden too, so yeah, as I said, Mortal Kombat designers have a very, very specific way of designing their game, but oh, well, this is where Omega K eats a 400 damage combo. He's got no meter to break away. Is he going to do anything on Wake Up? Rolls on Wake Up, goes the Fatal Blow. That was a big read and a good punish from Happy Pal. So tied up 1-1 in this first game. I don't know why Happy Pal used the... Ooh. Hold on. Don't know why Happy Pal jumped in here and then he used the cannon shot to change his jump arc. Maybe because he knew he was so far away. But good jump in from Omega K and then 1-1-1 into the overhead crushing blow. So that's the mix-up. That's the Garrus special. He's either going to do 1-1 into crushing blow, or into 1-1-1 into overhead crushing blow, or he's going to do 1-1 into sand trap. I mean, that took off 34% life almost. He doesn't have it anymore, but that mix-up is still viable because it just means that you have to guess. Good breakaway there. Back plus frames respected by Omega K. Standing 3 gets ducked, thrown into the corner. Invincible wake up, forward 3-1. See, a counter hit. This is what I was saying to you guys. You have to respect. So obviously the way fighting games work, I think obviously, I don't know if everybody here knows this, but the way that fighting games work is obviously you have certain moves that have certain frame data when they're blocked, but there's also certain moves that have, obviously all moves have frame data, right? So a move, when you block it, is going to have different frame data to when you get hit by it. So all of these moves have certain hit advantages. Obviously pressing buttons against Jackie's when you're not safe is a bad idea anyway, but for some reason Omega K here presses a button when he's been hit, so Jackie's already got advantage because he's hit Omega K and is going for the next hit, but then he gets him into a full combo, but he didn't have the meter to amplify it. Oh, and now he's going to get karate chopped. I don't know what Omega K was doing from that far away. Oh, he just whiffed down one from full screen, and Garrus gave him the mummies. Boom, another karate chop. And this is why Garrus is a strong character. He might not have like dirty Sonya style mix-ups that lead you to full life, or Jackie rush down, or Cassie zoning, but what he does have, and I think is the best in the game hands down, which is why I play him because it's hilarious, is he has access to 4 really, really practical, really, really damaging crushing blows. So you see, he's done 2 crushing blows this game. He did the 1-1-1 overhead, and then he did so if you hit with the last hit of the overhead, that's a crushing blow. And this crushing blow is if you hit the sand trap on a punish or a counter hit. So he's done two crushing blows, 32 and 34% life. So, but then a nice anti-air standing one there. I mean, the thing with Jackie is she's never out of it, and she's got fatal blow. Forward 3-1 finishes the string, no cancel. Oh, what did he press here? What did he go for? Oh, he went for. So that's interesting. So I think. So Jackie went for forward 1-2 and tried to go for the forward 3, and Gareth just punched her right in the face 1-1-1, but didn't finish the combo. Oh, but got her with the standing one into brutality, down one into the sand trap. Dang, that was a weird sequence. I don't know what I would have put money if time had stopped there and somebody had said. I mean, that's just matchup knowledge there. He knew that Jackie was at less advantage after that string than she would have been after forward 3-1 or cancelling the forward 3 or cancelling the 4-1-2. So he just jabbed her right in the mouth, but he didn't finish off the string. Maybe he thought that that was going to finish her, and then I think the chip would have got her there anyway. But you see her raising her boot. She's ready to boot him right in the mouth. You press a button against me, did you, you asshole? Ooh. Dun, dun. That is an effed up fatality, a brutality, isn't it? With the eyeball just hanging out. Very, very well played there by Omega K. I mean, he could have finished it a bit earlier by finishing off the 1-1-1 into the 1-3, but still played really, really well. So 1-0. You can just see the respect that Jackie players like invoke. Look, third thing that Gareth does at the start of the round. Nope. Do not want. Please don't punch me in the face. Just blocking it out. Down one. Forward one. Definitely could have got punished there by Jackie, but went for a forward 3 instead of a standing 1. Forward 2. Wow. So, oh, maybe he tried. Maybe Happy Power had the grab there, but it's weird. It's weird seeing a Garrus versus Jackie match, and the Garrus is the one getting all of the counter hits. Oh, we tried to do an event. That's another Sodium Gym special. He tried to hop over a down button here, which was a bit of an unfortunate read. But then he tried to do up 2. See, he was well off there. 7 frames. He's got a 7 frame stand 1 and a 6 frame down 1. So that's as fast as you can get. I think it's the fastest in the game potentially. I don't think anybody has a 7 frame. No, but that's only... He only challenged Jackie because, if you saw as well, as I said, it's because Jackie actually... If we go back and see... What I always say is, if you've seen her finish a string, that's when you should press a button. Oops, hold on. So if we go back here, at the end of this round, if you see, he doesn't press a button when she's cancelling forward 3-1. He presses it after... See, she didn't cancel it there. So if you think she's gonna, if she finishes a string, then you can challenge. But if she's just doing cancel feints in your face, like forward 3 cancel or forward 2 or 2-2 cancel or forward 1-2 cancel, that's when you have to respect her, because that's when she's gonna catch you pressing a button. But because she's -2 when she's doing the forward 3-1 dash cancel anyway, so that's essentially, I mean, evens is terrifying anyway, but it almost puts her at evens. But if you see here, the reason why he challenges, as I've said to you as well again before, is because she actually finishes off the string. So that's when you can press buttons, is if she finishes off the string. So if she goes for forward 3-1-4 or 1-1-2 or forward 1-2 or whatever she does, that's when you can challenge, because that's when she's at much less advantage. Peace, Papa. Catch you in a sec. Yeah, that's when you're at advantage. You're not at advantage. That's when she's at less of an advantage. So if you've got a 7 frame standing 1 or a 6 frame down 1 like Garrus can, you're much better off at checking something. So if you're at evens, so say if this move is -2, It won't be minus. I think it's say I don't know exactly what the frame data is, but say that string is -3, and then she goes to her 9-frame mid. Your standing jab is 7 frames, so she has to recover the 2 frames from blocking you, and then the 9 frames she has to recover the 2 frames from getting blocked, and then the 9 frames on top of that to do the move. So that's 11 frames, which is why he jabs her out, because that's the mix-up. So he's cancelling in your face, and then if you get the read and you start down-1ing him in between the cancels because you think he's going to do it, or you start checking him, then he finishes off the string, and then he starts hitting you with the strings into the full combo. So one of the things that F me up against Jackies is they'll do like forward 3-1, and I'll block it, and then they'll start cancelling into the lightning leg straight away. And that will catch you if you try and interrupt with a down 1. So the fact that she can special cancel all of these strings, the mix up, but she can also finish off any of these strings, with an actual string ender. So that's why she's scary. I think a lot of Jackie players as well, they get a bit not overconfident, but because they know their character's scary, sometimes they don't respect you back. So if you don't respect her, you get bopped. But if they don't respect you back, that's when they start getting bopped too. So you'll see Ninja Killer and Happy Pal, they like to mix up their cancels because, if you do one or the other, you're eventually going to get red. But yeah, in this instance as well, it depends on the player that you're playing. And Omega K is just a really, really good player. So he knows, there's 2 instances now when he's known, because you have to make the read as well. If she does standing 1 there, her standing 1 is 7 frames. So he would have been hit by it if she'd gone for the same string again. But he read that she was going to do forward 3, which is 9 frames, which is why his 7-frame jab beat it. So, yeah, I mean, it was partly read, partly Omega K being sick, partly Happy Pal not respecting him. But yeah, that's the mix-up, is that they can cancel when they want. So either you have to read the cancel or you get punished. So yeah, if they're finishing strings in your face, I mean, Liu Kang's got a 7-frame standing 1 as well, doesn't he? So in theory, I think he's got a 7-frame standing 1 and a 7-frame down 1. So in theory, either of those two options would act as counter. And if you hit Jackie with a down 1 as Liu Kang after you block a string, you can definitely get her with a forward 3-4 afterwards, because then you're at advantage. So it's not. I don't think it's broken. This is what I was just saying to Papa Masher about the back two, about the back two being active on the last active frame rather crushing bond being active on the last active frame rather than having to do it full screen. Is NetherRealm have very, very, very specific designs, more so than, because this is why Tekken is more of a 2D, it's more of a 3D 2D game, because you don't really get characters that move like this in a 2D game. Because obviously if you're playing like against a Harang or something in Tekken, you have 3 dimensions to move. So if they're cancelling, if Harang's doing kick cancels on you, you can sidestep. But in this game, if they're doing cancels on you, you can't sidestep. You just have that one 2D plane, so it's tougher to deal with. So I wouldn't say it's broken, but it is. That's why it is really, really strong, because you just don't have that ability to to navigate around it as much as you would in a traditional 3D fighting game. But for now, I mean, I've got a funny feeling Jackie's really, really strong now, and I've got a funny feeling she's going to stay strong. But I think as the game progresses and people learn the matchup better, I don't think she's going to stay at the top. I think Cassie and Sonya will stay at the top because their damage is consistent. Sonya hits you with that overhead. Unless you break away, you're taking 400 damage. There's no risk. Well, there is. What you mean to the Jackie pressure? There is a risk in the sense that if you like any mix-up, like Sub-Zero's overhead or Garrus' sand trap at the end of 1-1. The risk is if you get red. So like here, Happy Pal goes for that first string. He gets blocked. Garrus, you can see Garrus starting to move with the standing 1. As soon as he blocks, he committed to the standing 1, right? So that's the risk, is that then he committed to, his mix-up was that he was going to finish the string and then go for a forward 3-1 afterwards. That was the mix. Hoping that Omega K would be too afraid to press the button afterwards and just have to hold that pressure in the corner. Because he could have gone for a flawless block or anything afterwards as well. That is the one way of getting around this game as well. If you read that Jackies are going to do forward 3-1 over and over again, you can flawless block punish it. I mean, obviously that's easier said than done, especially when you're doing it in 200 ms. But yeah, the risk, as it is with all mix-ups, is if you get red, you get punished. So as you see, counter hit standing 1-1 because he committed to the mix-up and didn't mix the guy up. So, I mean, he didn't finish the combo, but down 1 again into sand trap. So that's the thing. That's why she's such a strong character. Is unlike Sub-Zero and Garrus, unless you're like Omega K was fully switched on there, he knew exactly when he could press a button. But unless you're fully committing to like a really unsafe move like with Sub-Zero or Garrus in their mix-ups, the thing is she doesn't get as punished in her mix-ups. So that's why another reason why it's strong. But there is still definitely a risk. And if you saw there as well, he could have done 1-1 into sand trap into a full combo. He only did 1-1 backbreaker because he wanted to try and finish the round off without Happy Power breaking away. So yeah, I think, as I said, I think as we get better at the Jackie matchup, there's definitely going to be we're definitely going to get better at blocking it. But it's just because it's only, remember, this is only the first, it's been almost 2 months. So, and to be fair, I don't fight many Jackies. It's not like Jackie's a character that you run into loads online. So it's not like Aaron Black or Scorpion. So it's still a matchup that is tough. And they're playing offline as well. So the thing with online too is that I've got a lot of the developers on Twitter. They say that online you have to basically add 3 frames of lag. So to add 3 frames to everything, essentially, because of the ping. So that's why these frame perfect things, if you try them online, you're like, well, why didn't that punish? That's -7. I should have been able to punish it. It's because if it's -7 and you press your 6 frame down 1, but you're adding 3 frames for online, you're actually pressing a 9 frame move, which is why it doesn't punish it. So that's why we're getting pissed off as well online, and we're having to hold these mix-ups, because like there, if we'd have been online and we'd have pressed standing 1 as Garrus there to try and catch the forward 3-1, we would have got hit by it because of the lag. So, you know, when you're playing, it completely depends on the situation as well. Having to hold these mix-ups online is it's much stronger tactic than doing it offline, where there's no lag at all and you can just press buttons. You know that when you press a button, it's going to come out when you press it, and the frame data is going to be completely accurate, as opposed to pressing a button online and then, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with Liu Kang's forward 3, forward 4, forward 4, 3, up 3. That's a 7 frame gap in the middle of it. So technically, and I've done this offline 100 times, as Garrus, if I get the read that they're going to finish off the string, I should be able to, 100% of the time, 1-1 in between the string and get a full combo. I've never, ever, ever, ever been able to do that offline. Ever. Because I'm trying to press a 7 frame jab, and it has to be frame precise for a 7 frame punish, and I always get counter hit. Even sometimes when I go for a down 1, which is 6 frames, so I actually have another frame of advantage, I still get hit because I'm trying to down 1 in 300 ping. So that's like, what, another 4 frames on top. So essentially I'm pressing a 10 frame button instead of a 6 frame button. And then I get smashed for... No, it's my pleasure, man. Any questions, just keep hitting. I mean, that's why I've got chat open, and I like if I can help, that's exactly why I'm here, man. I love talking about it, I love analysing it, and I love being able to help. So any questions, if you see anything while we're watching, that's the whole point of these things. If you see anything while we're watching it and you're like, hang on a minute, why did that not work? Just ask me. I'm happy to go over it, you know, as many times as we need to. But yeah, she is mad annoying. Because that's the thing as well, it's much, when you're getting hit by Sonya or Cassie, especially Sonya, you take the damage and you're like, right, well I didn't block the overhead, so I just have to hold that. With Jackie, you're like, when am I supposed to play? She's just forward 3 cancelling in my face and there's nothing I can do about it. Ah! So, yeah, believe me when I say I completely understand your frustration, my friend. 100%. And that's the same for anybody watching, by the way. If anybody watching has questions... I accidentally muted it. If anybody watching has questions and wants me to explain anything, then please, I'm more than happy to answer anything. So just hit me up in chat. Mortal Kombat related. I can't give you girlfriend advice or anything like that. But, alright, so it's 1-1. It's 1-0, sorry. But see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look, Davey, this is the mix-up. So, he's been doing forward 3-1 or cancelling forward 3. Forward 3, and here, forward 3-1. He finishes off the string 4. That's a mix-up. He gets the hit. 135 damage. That's almost as much damage as a throw. So Garrus went to press a button there. Omega K went to press a button there to challenge because he thought that he was going to just do forward 3-1. He finishes off the string and he hits him. So forward 3-1-4 again. See, good counter, but then so he's blocked the 4, and I don't know what he thinks. I think he went to duck there. But see, that's the strength of Jackie, is you just don't know what she's going to do. 337 damage. Flawless block and wake up into nothing. Garrus tries to jump. Oh yeah, so here, Garrus tried to do, that was supposed to be a reversal up 2 from wake up, but he had a massive brain fart and just delayed for 3 seconds and then pressed up 2. Which is why he's getting full combo. Oh, but she actually falls out of the combo still. 1-1 again. Was that a punish? Oh yeah. See, he's done it, so he knows. He knows that if he blocks this string, forward 1-2 with Jackie, and then Jackie, so this is just pure matchup knowledge as well, because this is the second time he's done this now. He knows if he blocks forward 1-2 with Jackie, and Jackie goes for the forward 3 afterwards, then he can in between 1-1 and get a full combo. So that's the second time he did it. That's exactly what he did at the end of the last round, and he's just done exactly the same thing here into full combo. This time he went into a full combo. Jackie's probably going to break away. No, he takes the whole combo. Maybe he's going to use the meter to do something on wake up. He's probably going to do an invincible wake up. Yep, there you go. 4-3-1. Ooh! So, this is why Omega K is really good. And this is what I mean about matchup knowledge as well. And the difference between online and offline. So, I've tried to do this a billion times, and I think my success rate is 0.3%. So, Jackie didn't break away. Happy Power didn't break away. Because he was going to, as I said, he was going to use the meter for invincible wake up, right? So use the invincible wake up. Omega K knew that he was going to do the forward 3. Flawless block reversal. That is so sick. And now Jackie doesn't have the meter to break away, but Garrus doesn't have the meter to extend the combo, but it's still going to do about 250 damage, 240 damage, yeah. And then he reads the jump, which was great, but there was no combo, and then he just chips him out. So that is like, I would say, well, it's just 100% matchup knowledge. No, I would say 60% matchup knowledge, 40% read, because he knows that if he blocks Jackie's invincible reversal, then if she goes to the 4-3-1 afterwards, he has the timing on the flawless block, but then he also actually had the timing on the flawless block, so he had to read it. So that was really sick from Omega K there. Really, really well played. And this is funny, I mean, maybe these guys play quite a lot because he's getting a lot of reads on stuff that, I mean, I know it's Jackie stuff. And again, so, what does he go through? He just goes for a back 2. He's to make it, basically, this is why, yeah, that flawless block was sick, but this is why the Jackie mix, where the Jackie mix-up starts to crumble, if you have conditioned. So now, Happy Pal is scared to press buttons, and that's the strength of Jackie, is she makes you scared to press buttons. And because Omega has shown that he's got the knowledge, he can flawless block the forward 3-1s, he can interrupt the strings, he's reading, and he's not just interrupting the strings, as I said, he's reading that what buttons that Happy Pal's going to press precisely to be able to counter them the way that he's countering them. Because, as I said, forward 3 is 9 frames, standing 1 is 7 frames. If he went for 1-1, if Jackie went for a standing 1 combo instead of a forward 3 combo, Garrus would get hit. But because Omega's reading the forward 3s, that's why he's able to punish. Hey, Jay. Oh, yeah, you finally got it. It's the end of June. Ah, bro, who are you playing as? Firstly, welcome to the club. And secondly, who are you using, sir? Tell me. Come here. This is a safe place for you to release all of your stress and misery. We are all suffering in the online world of Mortal Kombat at the moment, so you're in good company. But yeah, now, and again, he back twos. He doesn't pull the trigger because he's scared he's going to get interrupted, because you can flawless block the second part of the 2 there. And Omega K has shown that he can 1 in between it, even though it did whiff originally when he 1 in between it. But now he's scared to finish off the string. Another full combo. Happy Pal's shown that he doesn't like to break away. He prefers to use the meter for invincible wake-ups. So he rolls there. Down 3. Oh, now that was a really good whiff punish from from Happy Pal. Yeah, Omega K doesn't want to deal with that in the corner. See, this is where it's scary now. So he's down 1-ing. This is where. So, just trying different people. Is there anyone that you've seen that you've liked a bit more than anyone else? Is there anyone that you wanted to try when you got it, that you were like, yeah, you know, I'm a so-and-so player? This is where, so this is the exact situation at the end of the first game, right? Garrus in the corner, Jackie pressuring. But now the difference is, now can you see Jackie's cancelling, and whereas at the end of the last game he was just finishing off his strings, which is why Omega K was able to counter it as cleanly as he was. But now Happy Pal's mixing it up, he's cancelling strings, he's finishing strings. And now, as you see, now he's getting counter kits and he's opening Omega K up. And Omega K has no meter, he can't break away. But he drops the combo, but he tries to press the button anyway, gets forward 3'd in the corner again. Forward 3 cancel, forward 3, 1, 4. Reversal throw. So he swaps sides. Nothing on wake up. 1, 1, 1 is overhead. No backbreaker, but he gets the throw. He's got to be careful now because he's just given Happy Pal fatal blow. You see, so he's very wise. You see him back away because Jackie has 3 options there that could potentially screw Noob Cybot sick. If you like Noob Cybot, check out Ketchup, and go on YouTube, check out Ketchup and Mustard. Ketchup has done a really good Noob Cybot combo guide, and he's done a really good actual overall guide. So make sure you go and check that out online, because those 2 really, I mean, they're the ones doing the stream that I'm watching, but just an excellent resource for top level Mortal Kombat explanation. So definitely check that guide out if you want to play Noob, because Ketchup is really good. But yeah, so Garrus had 3 options here. Jackie had 3 options here to screw Garrus if Garrus overcommitted. He could have rolled, invincible wake up, or jumped, or fatal blowed. Actually, sorry, 4. So that's why Garrus decided to take a step back. Because if she decided to roll, he can actually punish that with the karate chop, sand trap, and it would have been a crushing blow. But she's gonna try and bait something out here with a sand trap. See, so you don't want to go too far. Oh, he's gonna get a dash punch in the head. He doesn't want to go too far away. He wants to go far away so he can sand trap, but he doesn't want to go too close when he does it, because you can punish block sand trap with dash punch if they are too close. So that was a very, see, what did I say? Dash punch for his whole life. I mean, that was a big read from Omega K, but yeah, he basically, you have to be very careful when you're whiffing stuff at full screen from Jackie, because she's only at C again. She's only 1 dash punch away from getting right in your face. Forward 3, 1, full combo, no break from Omega. Now he's going to want to hold it until the end of the round. Oh, he went for the 3. Instead of going for the knees for some reason. I don't know why Jackies do that. 4-3, cancel, good block. 4-3, see? So this is where it's scary. 4-2-1-2 gets blocked. 4-3, cancel, down 1. Tries to press a button, he gets 4-3-1 into a full combo. This is where he chooses to break away. 4-3 again, catches him pressing buttons. He's not respecting the pressure. Oh, what a catch. So, Happy Power here read the jump, or whatever he was going to press. He did the back 2-2 to read the jump, basically, but he caught Happy Power Omega just walking forwards, and then that was a really nice combo to catch him. Because if you see, he gets him with a down 1 afterwards. There's someone upstairs on a... I was like, what the hell is that noise? But yeah, really, really well played by Happy Power there.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when you go for those dangerous...
And it's like the tail of the tape, isn't it? The first round, it was... Omega K won the first round because he was able to read the Jackie mix-ups. And then Happy Pal won the second round because he was able to mix Omega K up so that he couldn't read them and was able to assert the pressure. So that's what matches against Jackie are like. Oh, very super bad sand trap at the start of the round there. Good jump in. Plus frame C. So you can actually jab in between this string as well, which is what I was telling you, Davey. Liu Kang can as well because it's 7 frames. So there's a big gap in between that string. Omega K fully ready, but he didn't pull the trigger on the full combo. Went for the 1-1-1. And now he's getting caught out. So the reason why Jackies like to hesitate when they're kneeing you there as well isn't because they're taking the piss, but it's because their meter starts to come back. So they like to, Jaxes do it too with the gotcha grab. They'll delay the hits and then they'll finish it off afterwards once their meter's recovered a little bit. Big life lead here at the start of the match. Finishing off the string again, catching Omega K pressing buttons, overhead slam into the corner. Oh, dash punch whiff, but no punish. Oh, and then whiff punishing the 1-1 into a full combo. No meter from Omega K, this should be it. Happy Power just finishing it off. So now, yeah, Happy Power's done an amazing job of switching up his mix-ups so that... Oh, dash punch. Switching up his mix-ups. So, yeah, down 1. Oh, good duck on the grab, but no punish. So you see Omega K's now, it's less clean. He's not trying to standing one in between. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. He's not trying to standing one in between strings like he was before. Now he's trying to just down one to just check the advance. If he's standing one in between frames, it shows that he's confident to break the string. If he's down one in between strings, it's because he's just trying to get her away, just trying to check her so that to stop the advance. Look, so he blocked her down one, and then threw out a down one of his own. That's a good time when to throw down ones against Jackies. If you block her down 1 or down 3, because they're generally going to try and advance with you after they throw those buttons out. So good check from Omega K. Good duck though on the read of the throw, and then the pressure just begins again. Look, he's throwing out down ones. He goes for the shoulder tackle from full screen, which is really unsafe anyway. And the clinch has a crushing blow attached to it that if you hit with all 3 options, then when you go for the over the elbow, you get a pop up. So he's definitely going to break here, yeah. Otherwise he would have eaten a 430 damage combo there. Finish off the string again, back 2-2. Oh, didn't get that, so he missed. So that was exactly the same situation at the end of last round. Only he didn't press down 1 quick enough here. KBM? What's KBM? It's PND ketchup. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Oh, what, the Noob Cybot one? Noob Cybot? It's this one. Oh. This is the guide. Choose your destiny, Noob Cybot. Yeah, check that out if you're new. Yeah, that's the one.
Go into town now, Omega unable to get anything going.
Good wake up 1-1, hits him with the Deoxys. Oh yeah, so here, that's what I was explaining. So here, it was exactly the same combo as last time. He caught him with the back 2-2, but then he didn't press down 1 quick enough here, and then he just went straight for the clinch, which is why he just threw the clinch out instead of hitting the combo like he did at the end of last round. See, no down one, straight into the clinch. Whiff, gets whiff punished, 1-1. He does have meter to break away though, and I'm sure he will. Nope, side switch with the forward 1 into the sand trap. Preferring to use meter to wake up. Nope, just wake up. 1-1s. Yeah, that's it. That's the end. 2-1. So Happy Power doing a much better job of Blitz. Doing a much better job of mixing Omega K up now. Let's see if Omega K can get some of that some of that, not patience, but the cleanness that he had in the first set. Back 2-2, down 1 into forward 1. Finishing off the string. Jackie finishing off the string to try and catch Omega K out, but he doesn't. Doesn't again. Goes for the grab. Oh, I don't know what the F happened here. Oh, so he went for the hop. So he read the grab, he went for the hop, but as is often the case, which is another Sodium Dream special, he launched himself into the air. No punish though. If he'd have just 1-1'd him when he landed, if Omega K just 1-1'd him when he landed, he would have got a full combo, but instead he tried to meet in the air, which is why that dropped. Down 1 into throw. Happy Power's success rate on ducking throws has been really high, but delayed wake up into another throw. What's he going to do? Wake up here. Invincible wake up. Forward 3-1. No challenge. Backing up by Omega K. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, so he's trying to read Omega K's anti-air here, I think, because Garrus has a good down 1 anti-air. Oh. So, on a controller, 1 is square. On a PlayStation controller, I'll show you. So it's 1 is front punch, 2 is back punch, 3 is front kick, and 4 is back kick. So it's like jab, straight, short, roundhouse basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Square, triangle, X, circle. I don't know if you can see that actually. Can you see it? I'm showing you, but then I realise that you can't actually see the controller. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Davey. Yeah, the reason why they have numerical keys instead of buttons is because for exactly that reason. So if somebody's using a keyboard or a controller or a hitbox, whatever, everybody knows 1 is this button, everybody knows 2 is this button. So it's just their like overall universal way of dealing with it. But yeah. Let me know if you have any other questions, dude. 2-1-4, good block on the overhead. Down 1, catches him pressing forward 3 into a throw. Invincible wake up. Nope, delay wake up. 1-1-1. Oh, wow, what an option. So I don't know what Happy Power tried to do here, but this was a really good meaty option for. No worries, man. No worries. It is definitely confusing if you've never seen it before, because then you're like, why? I've got a keyboard, which one of these buttons is 1? But, yeah, feel free, like I said, feel free to ask any questions, dude. I'm happy to answer. Yeah, so this is an awesome meaty option, 1-1, 1-1-1, because the 1-1 is timed perfectly to miss, so if Happy Power wakes up into it and he doesn't do an invincible wake up or a roll, he gets hit with the overhead, so it's a counter hit, so he must have tried to press standing 1 or something in between. That's probably exactly what he tried to do. He tried to press standing 1 in between the string, gets completely conked by the overhead. That's the fatal blow, and that's the end of the round. So, really, really good choice there from Omega K. Bad choice by Happy Power not to use the meter to wake up. Oh, good jeez Louise. Was that on purpose?
Oh, he's with the button. I'm gonna...
So he dash punched. He ducked under the dash punch for literally not even a fraction of a second. And then punished with the forward 2. I mean, that is just sick. Because this is another crushing blow. So if he does forward 2-2-1-3, if that move catches you on a counter hit or a punish,
Oh, the decision.
35% life almost. Jump, no anti-air. Break away. Forward 2-1-2 in the corner. Respects Jackie by not pressing a button, but then presses down 1 to catch him out. Flames, that leaves him plus 30. What does he decide to do? I'll walk up 2-1-2. Presses a button, which is why he gets hit by the forward 3. Then a back throw into the corner. Up 2. Oh, no punish though. But then he still gets the full combo 4-3-1. No meter to break away from Omega K. So now he's still in the corner. Oh, goes for the overhead, not blocked. Oh, goes for it again. Oh, up 3, invincible wake up. A bad anti-air from Happy Pal, and that's it. Spikes. So 2-2. That was a weird sequence at the end there. So I don't know what Omega K was trying to do. I think he was trying to flawless block it, but he just kept getting hit by it. Happy Pal went to the well one too many times, gets hits with the invincible wake up, and that's the end of the round. That is an effed up Garrus win pose as well. He rips off the skin of his own arm just to pop off and show you that it's going to grow back. Oh, forward 1-3. That's a big read at the start of the round. Good punish. There's -10. So big punish from Happy Pal here. 300 damage. Good block on the overhead. Forward 2-1-2. He likes to block afterwards. He doesn't want to press a button because he doesn't want to get caught out by Jackie's forward 3. 1-1 blocked. 3-1 blocked. Just down backing in his life. For his life in the corner. Down 1 again. Happy Pal finish on the string. Oh, what did he flawless block there? Oh, dang. Forward 1. Good flawless block. Breakaway from Happy Pal. See, this is when you press buttons against Jackie. Oh, I did it again. This is when you press buttons against Jackie. If you block a down button, that's when you can go in, because that's when she's not at advantage anymore. If she's pressuring and she's just cancelling and pressing buttons, she's at advantage. So you have to be careful. But if you're blocking it, then that's when as you see, Jackie has to respect your buttons. So if you're blocking the full strings or you're blocking a down button, that's when you can challenge with a down button back. Especially as Garrus, because it's 6 frames. Forward 2-1-2. Another amazing flawless block there on the down 1. But he doesn't have the meter to finish it off. 240 damage in the corner though. Good jump out to read the grab. Oh, bad down 2. That's 2 jump-ins. Garrus's down 2 is really bad. That's one of his weakest things, is that the down 2, it takes ages to come out, and the hitbox is really, really, really like shallow. So it's not like Baraka's or Kung Lao's or Jade's. You can, unless you get a really, really good read or they stick out a foot, you're gonna miss. He manages to get back with 1-1. He's got the meter to amplify it now. No meter by Jackie. Oh, wake up fatal blow. Wasn't respected. Hit him with the get hit on the online. I think that's the end of the game. Oh no! He's got to be careful. Oh, that was a big, big, big read from Omega there. I wouldn't have done that. I mean, I probably would have got jump in and got anti-ed 1-1, but big jump in, no break, good blocks, no overhead. Down 1 to check the advance. 1-1-C. So Happy Pal's now used to blocking the overhead, which is why that's the Garrus special. 1-1 into overhead or 1-1 into sand trap. See, standing full screen and throwing sand traps is fine because the dash punch isn't going to reach, but it's still a big read. Ooh, down 2. I don't know what Happy Pal pressed there. Delayed wake up, went for another grab, got checked with a down 3 into the 4-3-1. But now it gets grabbed. What's he going to do on wake up? He's just about getting meter. Nothing. Decides side block. Good option. 4-3-1. Finishes off the string. Hits Omega K because he catches him pressing a button. Good grab. Back throw. Garrus going to do on the corner. Oh, yeah, it goes to the up 2. Good punish from Happy Pal. And this should be... Oh, no, it won't be it yet. But... Oh, plus frames. 4-3-1-4. Good throw counter, but he's got to be careful because Jackie has meter. But he's got his fatal blow. Oh, went for the forward 2-1-2. Oh! So he went for the forward 2-1-2 to try and catch him as a meaty. Jackie actually got the jump back punish, but missed. You see, the 1 whiffed. So he got the good read on the combo, then he pressed 1, and then he pressed another button, which is forward 3. And did he get hit with the armor? Yeah, just armor straight through the forward 3. I play on controller. It depends. Do you play keyboard fighting games a lot? I mean, if you've got a hitbox, I think playing on keyboard for NRS games probably isn't a bad shout, because NRS games, all their motions are back forward. So doing it on a keyboard, I can imagine it being quite easy. But the only thing about NRS games is they use all the shoulder buttons, so you're going to have to set your keyboard up so that you have access to block, to amplify, to roll, and to throw. So it's up to you, dude. It's complete personal preference. I play on keyboard because I can't press that many buttons on a... That's why I don't play on my hitbox anymore. I can't press that many buttons. So for me, having all the buttons here, easy access. If it didn't have if it didn't have the shoulder buttons, I'd say 100% keyboard. But having to press all those buttons and octopus hands, like I'm playing like Chopin. It's like... But when Papa gets back, ask him, because he's our resident hitbox. Yeah, keyboard warrior. Yeah, Papa's our resident hitbox expert. So if you have any hitbox questions, just stick them to him when he gets back, and he'll be able to help you. But yeah, see, Happy Power didn't respect the fatal blow. This is definitely going to kill. So punch. Yeah, that was it.
Almost kept himself alive.
No, it's not Chopin's piece, no. But I meant because Chopin plays really, really fast piano. I forgot that you're a musical sensei. Sorry, Toddy, for disrespecting the piano gods. I was just saying, Papa, Jay asked me if he should play on keyboard, and I said if he's got any keyboard or hitbox related questions to ask you, because you're the hitbox god. Yeah, yeah. See, I told you, he heard hitbox. It was like a dog whistle. Only Papa hears the word hitbox, and he comes straight back like, I heard hitbox. Yeah, so any hitbox or keyboard related questions, if you want to play with, ask Papa, because he's been playing with hitbox for ages, so he's the king. Really, really good fatal blow that started around. So 1-1, double Luigi, 1-1 again, and so he's conditioned Jackie now to block high, so he's going to go for the sand traps, but nothing on wake up. Dive in. He goes for it again. So this is why you have to be very careful. And then, oh, I could have gone for it again there. Oh, see now, I mean, this is literally like Garrus, the Garrus flowchart. Happy Power is now actually, it's like a deer. Yeah, is it Morning Theodore? Yeah, it's just a straight 50-50. This is like if you were to, like when you see those laboratory things where it's got like all of these really big pipes and tubes and blah blah blah, and then it goes right at the end, you just see one drop of like blitz. This is like the 100% distilled. What's FOTM? This is like 100% distilled Garrus. Either you're going to do 1-1 sand trap, or you're going to do 1-1 into backbreaker. So 1-1, meaties him, 1-1. And this time he goes to the overhead because he was expecting the sand trap. He still had the crushing blow locked, and now Happy Power has a big heal to, and this is it. That's the end of it. What did he press to get hit with the? Oh, he tried to forward 3, and he just caught him out of the forward 3. That's it, man. This is. Oh, flavor of the month. This is why Garrus is a terrifying character. Because you're only 2 mistakes away from losing. You know, he didn't read the overhead, and he pressed a button at the wrong time.
How many crushing blows?
So that was just 2 crushing blows, and then that's it. So that was a really, really sick set though. Really, really well played by Omega there to stop the pressure. And then just 1-1ing them. He just 1-1'd Happy Power till the end of time. It's just a straight 50-50. Either he's going to go for the overhead or he's going to go for the low.